A lot more aggressive off the bench because he was out there primarily as the facilitator, the guy that started things. Now he's back in the starting lineup, and I'm hoping that he doesn't lose that edge about being aggressive because he's out there with Kobe and Powell, Derek, guys that he feels that offensively can do a lot. He doesn't need to do as much. I think he needs to continue with that aggressive mindset and not put all of the onus on that man, number 24.
York Knicks. So here we go. Last five of the Garden for Kobe. He has averaged 35. Bob Delaney, Mark Hyatt, and David Jones, our three officials. Pau Gasol controls it. They are basically void of a center here in New York. David Lee, a very active guy. It's a pair. They like to run the pick and roll, just like we saw in Phoenix. David Lee all the way to the hole. Follows his own.
Their style to start the game is to whoever Powell is guarding, take him off the dribble.
Kobe, I mentioned the success he has had over the last five.
And it has to be talked about patience. I should also put smarts up there. You have to play smart.
Kobe beyond the arc. 2 for 2. Lakers by 4, 6-2. Two of the top 5 teams in scoring in the NBA. David Lee, a little bit strong. He's increased his range, but that was just inside the arc. So that's a long one for him. Kobe's got a mismatch. Wants to get back to Lamar. Instead, he'll go himself. Not a bad idea. He's 3 for 3, and the Lakers lead by 4 once again. Lamar leaving it between his legs for Kobe. Not a bad idea, and anytime he wants it, he should take it. Short that time, and all the way back out to Quentin Richardson.
Yeah, right on the line, but just a half inch short.
David Lee altered it, but he's an athletic guy. Florida, last player taken in the first round 4 years ago. And one of the better draft choices by the previous regime. Slipped over to Pound. Boy, it's almost like he lost it, but still got it off the glass, high off the window.
It could be a nightmare for him, that's for sure.
Fish popping up with a good look. The Lakers by 3, 10-7, starting the contest 4 for 7, thanks to 3 for 4 at the outset from Kobe. It'll be Jared Jeffries. And usually you don't mind him from long range. Kobe looking for Powell to dive. With David Lee coming out and a break. It looked like a turnover, but a save. Kobe gets it right back, and Kobe beats Richardson. What a display early, 14-11.
See how the Lakers are playing smart? Slow it up a little bit, run your offense, try to get it in the inside in some fashion.
Kobe freed up. Man, target practice for him when nobody's in his grill.
His size. Kobe, well, Kobe's off to the great start. He's got 13 of the Lakers' 18.
Kobe tried to take it away on a gamble. Now inside of 10 on the shot clock. Duhan, mismatch. Jared Jeffries, and that hurts.
Talk about a bundle of energy. That's Nate.
Now, inside and deep on the shot clock, and a great pass on the dribble penetration by Chris Duhan.
The floor away from him on that side.
Robinson wanted to take it early. Wilson Chandler. The floater over Luke Walton. He has succeeded for Mike D'Antoni. First round pick, 23rd overall selection for the Knicks last year. Good entry. Pau Gasol wants to go in the reverse and goes to the line. First, or make it the second attempt for Little Nate. Farmar going to the cup. And Trevor Ariza had the opportunity. So 2 right next to the rim. And Robinson behind the Lakers. As they didn't get back defensively. The Orlando Magic. Now David Lee tracking Kobe, and because of the space, Kobe burns him. He was drafted by the Phoenix Suns, 21st overall, but was traded. And came over with Quentin Richardson in a deal for Kurt Thomas. Bad matchup for Vladimir Radmanovic. So the Knicks doing what they want now, getting to the rim. Gallinari tried to make the spectacular play on the reverse. Lakers with a 3-on-1, and Ariza throwing it down over Harrington. Trevor Ariza.
Well, Gallinari, all he had to do was take a regular shot, but he outguessed himself.
Farmar, good look. Jordan gets the long one.
Speed is always there.
Bad pass by Robinson. Harrington wasn't set yet for the entry. On the trail, Pau Gasol as Sasha hit him in stride. All right, and he brings up a couple of good points here, talking about the Knicks. Thanks to John McEnroe. On the move, Trevor Ariza on a spin on the run. Another dunk. Lakers by 8, their biggest so far. Radmanovic. 40-34. Lakers by half dozen. That is their 4th turnover of the game. The rookie, that's one thing he can do. Gallinari that Robinson had at Staples Center. Now the length of Wilson Chandler up against Kobe. And Kobe
what about
right
that,
off the bench. Now on the screen from Josh Powell. Josh is just trying to get out of the way. Did you see him put his hands up into the air like, I'm trying to give you your space. Kobe over Chandler after the crossover. Inside the arc. I don't care. It's looked good, didn't it? 45-39 Lakers by half dozen.
I'll tell you something. He's got this crowd buzzing, boy. Substitution pattern and who you put in and what time. So the Lakers with depth will be able to absorb it, I hope.
Kobe now on the switch by David Lee. Stops on a dime. Just set a pick for him. Will you guys? David Lee losing the handle. Trevor Ariza coming away with it. Lakers have numbers. He's got Kobe on the wing, and Kobe flying home. Two-hander by 7. 27 for 24.
Well, they're getting their money's worth. The crowd is cheering for Kobe in a big way. I thought we were on the. Didn't you say we were playing a road game?
Is it a road? I think it's a neutral site now.
I don't know. Spike Lee said, I don't know if I like this. I've seen this happen before.
That's bad. 27 for the game on 10 of 14. Lamar Odom back out there up against Al Harrington. Better matchup for the Lakers, and it should be able to be a block. Plenty of offense early for the Lakers, and in particular Kobe. Jumping it for Lamar, and Lamar throws it down. Lakers by 7 again, 51-44, as Kobe, the facilitator that time with a quick double.
Speedier, you mean?
It's quick.
They always have a speed lineup.
Kobe beats Chandler on his way down. Another.
Then a true facial. The defender was right there.
Duhan denied. On the run, Nate Robinson. With 2+ to play. Chandler trying to get to the hole. Pau Gasol switched off nicely. Kobe leaks out. Showtime. Lakers by a dozen. Their biggest lead at 59-47. It'll be Robinson blocked by Luke Walton. Farmar's got it. Luke's still available. Still waiting. And he deserved it.
Yes, he did.
He really deserved that. Little Nate kept it in play. I thought that was out of bounds.
Nate has some serious hops.
That clipped the side of the glass. Chandler, and he got it over Pau Gasol. 62-51. Lakers by 11. Kobe sees a crease. He's tripped up, and he'll go to the line. Curls it home. That'll help. And how about 33 of the 64 for Kobe? He hasn't missed there yet. He's 13 of 19 for the field. Al Harrington. Boy, he held that pose, didn't he?
3 starters who have combined to take 4 shots.
It'll be Al Harrington. Good close by Lamar, but Harrington with a quick release. That was a tough shot. Now Pau Gasol on the dive. Lamar Odom, high percentage.
With the quick dive.
So the Lakers by a half dozen. Quentin Richardson did not see many minutes in the second quarter. They had a hot Wilson Chandler. That is Jared Jeffries.
4 minutes. So they've got to pick it up again.
Kobe on a fall away. The floater off balance. 71-67. Another turnover for the Lakers. That's 9 for the game. Good jump by Fish, and then he is grabbed from behind. Now the Lakers have numbers. Pau Gasol, the pass. Luke Walton sends a beauty to Gasol. One that Pau went down and got.
Yeah, that one didn't come up very high.
Going 6 of 7 from the field at 14 points. Kobe, little up fake on David Lee. The fall away, it's his. We've seen that a few million times. 75-67. Kobe's got 38.
15 feet from the rim. Unless it's Kobe.
Fish, the triple's available. Derek's got it. His first basket. Little pep at the step of the Knicks. You can see that, the way they're moving it, sharing it. Harrington got home. After the Knicks got it down to 2, Al Harrington.
See, Lamar closed and ouch. Altered that shot so badly.
Nate Robinson back into the game for the Knicks, along with Wilson Chandler. Kobe held up on the fly. He wanted to go to Pau Gasol. That's on his way down. That's how good it is for this guy. 42. Luke was trying to go the other way with it. Duhan, nobody accounted for him, and Robinson, the Lakers were asleep. Getting the layup for people. Yeah, you can play him in a lot of positions, too, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Pau Gasol posting up against David Lee. Middle. go to the line, get the three-point opportunity.
Now that time, Powell went a little stronger to the middle.
Robinson has not hurt the Lakers, and that's one of the keys. He's got a good look that time, though.
And now it's back to 5. It's just up and down.
Mismatch, if they can get it inside. Kobe on his way down, glasses it home. 91-84. Robinson the crossover, protected it, didn't get it. And Farmar, fortunately for the Lakers, took it away from Chandler. He's got to watch out. Farmar going strong to the hole. Pau Gasol will help him out.
Keep it out of Nate Robinson's hands.
Kobe waits for the pick. It'll be Farmar. He's already got one. Give him a couple of triples. Lakers by a dozen. Thought he tried to take Harrington off the dribble. He will now. Good idea. And it'll be Harrington popping it back. But Ariza gets to it. And Trevor floats right past Chris Duhon, who thought he had a charge coming.
You may not see number 24 anymore.
After that miss, Nate Robinson 4 for 13. Tim Thomas sizing it up. Lee gets it for Gallinari. He'll go to the line and a three-point chance. And Trevor Ariza took a shot to the chops in the process, but he did definitely get him. He bumped him.
The Lakers have got to clean up the defensive glass here.
2 hours left in this game. Now who's going to be the source for the Lakers with Kobe on the bench? Sash, too strong. Ariza cups it, racks it up. 102-89. How about that?
Trevor did that with his elbow.
It'll be Nate Robinson.
At 100, somebody else had some points. Nobody knew it.
Robinson sets up the triple for Thomas. And he's got it. 4 minutes gone by in the fourth. We talked about patience at the top of the telecast. Now, Pau Gasol right around the rookie. They could have called a foul on that, haven't they? Ariza picks up the board, weaving his way away from the water bug. Nate Robinson. Kobe off the bench. 108-94.
There's 48.
48 for Kobe. And they're due for a run. They haven't had a run since, well, the first 2-3 minutes of the third quarter. Ariza
Throwing the pass, but then did a poor job of turning it over.
Duhon setting it up for David Lee. 116-100. Still time for the Knicks to make a run at the Lakers.
And he's going to get to 60 with a 3.
So
Not the old-fashioned way.
Kobe on a spin. What a pivot. Yes! 121-103. 59 for Kobe. What a display. They can't believe it courtside. Neither can we. 60 is the target. Most ever scored in the Garden that opened in February of 1968. Kobe says it's yours. Backs out. Instead, it'll be Ariza. Trev against the team that drafted him. Puts the Lakers up to 124.
You better ask him about the game tonight, as he looks to surpass most points in a game at Madison Square Garden by Bernard King. And Bernard King was an absolute killer. Boy, I mean, he could flat out score. I think he got 51 night. He had 2 broken thumbs. I'm serious. I am serious.
So now Kobe goes to the line, looking for the most points ever at the Garden that opened in 68. He has just equaled the mark of Bernard King with 60. Ever amazed anymore by what he does?
You're amazed, but you're not surprised.
Right, and that's the point, that he continues to play at an incredible level. He's got it. Kobe Bryant has now scored more points than any other player at Madison Square Garden with 61. For Kobe, stop the presses. And in a market where they really appreciate greatness, as Kobe Bryant has 61 points, 61 of the 126 for the Lakers. And the score doesn't indicate how he pulled away and put it away for the Lakers tonight.
Thanks, Kobe. This building opened in February of 1968. Every great player that since then's come through, you know, hold the scoring record in this building. How does it make you feel?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty awesome.
The opponent record was Jordan. He had 55. The record was Bernard King at 60. You just passed them both.
Wow, man. That's I don't know what to say, man. That's awesome. It's a blessing.
What is it about New York? You know, 5 years in a row I've interviewed you after the Knicks game. There is something about this city, something about this building. What is it?
You know, I just enjoy playing here, and I think, you know, on top of the fact that it's an electrifying place, you know, I was a little PO'd because Big Drew went down, you know, and it was something I felt like this was a hump game, where we had to have it. You know, we couldn't come out here and play so-so. We needed to get this game in order to make the rest of the trip a positive one.
I know that you had to pick up some of the slack, as you mentioned, with Andrew. You're not going to get 61 every night, but are you going to score more until he comes back? Is that part of your plan?
Well, you know, I'm going to read the defense. You know, you know, last year we played without him. That wasn't the plan then, and it's not going to change now. But I'm going to read the defense, and now we have, you know, me scoring is a luxury. It's not a necessity. You know, so if I get going, then, you know, we'll ride that hot hand and keep the momentum going.
The question every Laker fan's asking is, can you guys win, get the best record, win the title if Drew doesn't come back?
Sure we can. You know, we knew we were a great team last year. You know, we believe we'll be a great team this year. But I tell you, man, having that big fella there, it takes us to another level. And we're all optimistic that he's going to be back in the middle, blocking shots, getting double-doubles like he was before. And when he comes back, we'll be ready to go.
Last thing for you, I interviewed Spike Lee during the game. He says that you and him are working on a documentary. You're actually going to go home and do some work now back at the hotel.
I gotta go work.
Is he even going to speak to you after what you just did to his Knicks?
That's another thing. I had to make sure I focus because I want to sit next to him, you know, tonight, going over this film and him talking trash and popping off at the mouth about how the Knicks beat us. So
I think you took care of that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's Kobe Bryant. He holds the scoring record in this building.
Gigi, Nani, Vivi, I'll be home in a little bit. Love you guys.
Congratulations, Kobe Bryant.
So 61 for Kobe.